Some fans edited her injury moment into dramatic movie trailers, while others clipped it side by side with Caitlin Clark's gritty highlights, playing through real hits, scratches, and fouls without ever flopping around. One fan even joked, "Angel Reese deserves an Emmy, not an MVP." Another said, "If she wants to act, Hollywood's that way. Leave basketball to the hoopers." But beyond the laughs, there was also speculation. Some fans believed it wasn't just acting, but strategy. Was it a desperate move to slow the game's momentum? Was she trying to bait officials into giving her team an advantage? Or was it all about sympathy, making the spotlight swing back in her direction? Whatever the reason, one thing was crystal clear: people weren't buying it. The debate got louder. Was this the moment that proved Angel Reese was leaning more into theatrics than actual dominance on the court? Because when you compare it to Caitlin Clark, who takes hits, gets knocked down, and still delivers, you start to see why fans are saying Angel's in a different league, and not in a good way. The hilarious reaction. And here's where things really blew up. After the game, Angel Reese was asked about the moment. And instead of brushing it off with a serious answer, she laughed. Yes, she literally laughed it off, casually saying something like, "Y'all thought I was hurt? Nah, I'm good." Her tone wasn't defensive. It wasn't apologetic. It was almost playful. And to a lot of fans, that was the final straw. Because think about it, people have been worried, thinking she might be seriously injured. The broadcast cut to her lying on the ground. Commentators sounded concerned. Fans on Twitter were already preparing get well soon posts. And then she just smirked and laughed like the whole thing was a prank. The way she laughed, almost like she was trolling, poured gasoline on the fire. It felt like she enjoyed the fact that so many people fell for it. Some fans found it hilarious, saying it showed her personality. But others? They were furious. They called it disrespectful to the game, to the fans, even to athletes who actually deal with real injuries. In fact, sports bloggers and highlight pages couldn't resist. Memes popped up comparing Reese's injury performance to professional wrestling, soap operas, and even Oscar-winning movie scenes. Her laughter may have been funny in the moment, but the backlash? Oh, it was brutal. And the debate it sparked hasn't slowed down since. Comparison to Caitlin Clark. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Caitlin Clark. Because every single time Angel Reese makes a headline, Caitlin Clark's name always comes up. Why? Because Caitlin Clark is the golden girl of women's basketball right now. She's breaking scoring records, filling arenas, and drawing millions of fans to the WNBA. When she takes a hard foul, gets knocked down, or even shows frustration, she gets right back up and keeps fighting. No theatrics. No fake oats. Just pure basketball. The social media storm. Social media absolutely exploded. TikTok edits showed the injury in slow motion with dramatic music. Twitter, or X, depending on what you call it, roasted her with side-by-side clips of Clark taking hard fouls and Reese holding her leg dramatically. Why fans are losing patience. Here's the bigger issue. Fans are starting to lose patience with Angel Reese. The constant controversies, the on-court antics, and now the so-called fake injury are overshadowing her actual talent. Because make no mistake, Angel Reese is talented. She's a double-double machine, she hustles hard, and she's proven she could deliver in big games. But fans are frustrated that the headlines are always about her drama, not her dominance. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is the opposite. She's focused, locked in, and quietly rewriting history with her play. The contrast is impossible to ignore, and it's why the narrative of she's no Caitlin Clark is getting louder every day. The deeper impact. And let's zoom out for a second. The WNBA is finally getting the attention it deserves. Ratings are up. Arenas are filling. Players like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and others are pulling in new fans to the game. But moments like this, where theatrics overshadow talent, can hurt the league's momentum. Fans want authenticity. They want rivalries, yes, but they also want to see the best basketball possible. If Angel Reese continues to lean into controversy, it could backfire. Because while drama brings short-term clicks, it doesn't build long-term respect. And in a league where players are fighting for recognition, respect is everything. What's next for Angel Reese? At this point, she's standing at a crossroads in her career. On one side, she can keep leaning into the drama, the fake injuries, the trolling interviews, the social media antics, and fully embrace the role of the WNBA's villain. There's no denying it. The league does need personalities, and controversy does sell tickets. But being remembered only for drama? That's a dangerous road. On the other side, there's the tougher but more rewarding path. Angel can flip the narrative. She can lock in, sharpen her game, and prove once and for all that she belongs in conversations with the greats. Because here's the truth. If she really wants to stand next to Caitlin Clark, Aya Wilson, Breanna Stewart, and all the legends, it won't come from interviews or viral memes. It will come from dropping 25 and 15 on the court, night after night. So what do you think? Was Angel Reese's injury moment just a harmless fake out? Or was it an embarrassing move that proves she's no Caitlin Clark? Conclusion. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this debate is not slowing down anytime soon. Drama alert in the WNBA. Angel Reese just found herself at the center of a wild controversy, and fans are losing their minds. After pulling off what many are calling a fake injury stunt, Reese's hilarious reaction has now gone viral, and everyone's saying the same thing. She's no Caitlin Clark. In today's video, we're diving deep into what really happened, how the so-called injury was exposed, why fans are roasting her online, and what this means for her rivalry with Caitlin Clark. Buckle up because this one is juicy. Setting the scene. Let's rewind a bit. Angel Reese, also known as the Bayou Barbie, is one of the biggest names in women's basketball right now. Coming off her huge championship run at LSU, she's carried that confidence straight into the WNBA with the Chicago Sky. But as much as Reese is loved by her fans, she's also found herself in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Whether it's trash talk, heated on-court battles, or constant comparisons to Caitlin Clark, Angel is always in the spotlight. And this latest controversy? It all went down during a heated matchup when Reese appeared to suffer an injury. Cameras caught her grimacing, holding her leg, and looking like she was done for the night. Fans gasped. Commentators paused. For a moment, it looked serious. The injury. But here's the kicker. Just minutes later, Angel Reese was back on the court, running full speed, laughing, and looking perfectly fine, like nothing had ever happened. The cameras zoomed in, and you could practically hear the collective gasp from fans watching at home. Some were confused. Others were flat out furious. And within seconds, social media exploded. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram timelines turned into full-on comedy clubs. Memes popped up everywhere.